Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Evolution Tarot. My name is Victoria and I'm back today with my Divine Feminine reading. So if you consider yourself a Divine Feminine, then this reading might be helpful for you to find some answers along your journey. Now, I do want you to keep in mind that this reading is general, so please take whatever is resonating for you and leave what doesn't. Also, if you are interested in booking a private reading, you can find my email down below. Otherwise, if you are interested in exchanging energy on my channel, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, or commenting because it truly helps me to grow my channel so I can do more readings for you guys, and I'm really grateful for all of your support and feedback. All right, so now let's get into your reading and see what we need to know today for my Divine Feminines. All right, so first, as usual, I am going to be looking at your current energy. So I will be pulling 3 cards out of this deck. So all 3 might resonate for you. Maybe just 1 card might resonate. So as I said, just take whatever is resonating because it is a general reading. So let's go ahead and see what current energies you might be in right now. Let's pull a few cards to give us an idea what might be going on with you at this time. So let's see here. What do we have? We have She Who Dreams, Escape, Dream, and Fantasy. Beautiful. So for some of you guys, you might be in this energy of really dreaming about something, wishing for something, and really for some of you even to the point where you might be escaping reality right now, really living in some kind of fantasy that you did create for yourself. So it's good to have dreams and goals, and sometimes to really, really envision what you really want to have in your life. But at the same time, you do need to be aware that sometimes, living totally in your dreams or fantasy might be something that you shouldn't be doing, because there's also reality that we do have to face every day. So be careful with this energy, because yes, it has 2 sides to it. Of course, it is always to have a vision. What is it that we want in life, and dream and have goals or fantasize and vision, because it does help to create our own reality with our thoughts. But at the same time, escaping let's say your problems, or escaping, maybe finding solutions to your existing situation, also could be harmful to you, because you might be just living in an illusion. All right, so really you want to separate these 2 things. Maybe if you are someone that is trying to escape reality, then you might want to change your perspective a little bit, how you might be viewing your life right now. All right, but definitely, keep on dreaming and fantasizing, because it does manifest. It does help us manifest things into our life, but not to the point we are actually escaping our real life, our reality. All right, so let's pull another card from this deck to see what other energies you might be in right now. We also have She Who Thrives. It says flourish, prosper, and blossom. This is a beautiful energy right here. So with this energy of thriving, it gives me an idea that you are, doing pretty well. You are actually, taking maybe some necessary steps towards your goals and dreams. So it's not just your dreams that you do have, but you're actually taking some steps, like practical steps towards achieving these goals. And it does, you know, bring you into this energy of blossoming, you know, prosperity and flourishing. So this is beautiful. I'm really liking so far. So if this is your energy, amazing. And look how similar these two cards are with purple color. So I feel like your crown chakra is really lit right now, where you might be getting a lot of, you know, support and messages and insight from spirit, from the universe. All right, so that's amazing. And let's get one more. And we also have She Who Avenges. It says revenge, outcome, and justice. So this energy right here, it's a little bit on the other side, where at times you might be feeling hurt in certain situation. You might be seeking some revenge from someone, but again, that's not going to resonate, of course, with everyone. But you're definitely, you know, wanting some sort of a justice, or come to a conclusion or an outcome when it comes to specific maybe person or solution. So you might be looking for answers right now. And again, we do have a little bit of the purple tone again to this card. This is interesting because these cards are pretty, you know, different in color, and I just like how it all resonates and ties to that. So maybe at times you do feel a little bit uncertain about specific, as I said, maybe people or situations in your life, but you might not be necessarily looking for revenge or any of this, you know, of this negative um, energy here, but you're definitely wanting for some sort of justice here when it comes to the situation. All right, so you're probably, you know, wanting to know the truth, you wanting to find the solution again, and you could be looking and trying to find answers. All right, so let's see now. My other question that I do have for you is that how your divine masculine is currently viewing you. And the only reason we are looking at your divine masculine, this is for those of you that are in a twin flame connection. The only reason why I'm pulling these cards is to give you an idea what your divine masculine might be thinking about you, how they might be feeling, because sometimes we have our own perception of the situation, but you know, your divine masculine might have other opinion, or, you know, other thoughts. So this will give you more clarity, and it will let you in a way know if you are on the same page, or if you are perceiving the situation the way your divine masculine sees. So let's see, how does your divine masculine currently see you? In what energies they are seeing you right now, divine feminine? All right, so let's see here. Okay, so this one just jumped out. We have recognition. What else? We also have offer. And we have unspoken feelings. All right, so let's see here. So with the recognition here, with the recognition card, I do feel that, you know, divine masculine really knows that you have, you know, recognized them as you know, your divine masculine here, someone very significant on your path that you are, you know, connected on the soul level. So they're 100% know that you know that this person, let's say, that you're calling your divine masculine, they know that you consider them as someone very special in your life, so you have recognized them. All right, we also have offer here, so it looks to me that they might be thinking that you perhaps would like to offer them something, maybe your love, you know, maybe you do want to talk about your feelings, but at the same time we also have unspoken feelings. So in a way they know that you're holding back with your feelings, not revealing your true feelings, but they do know that there's definitely recognition here, there's definitely love, and you do want to offer them all that you have, but at the same time you might be really holding back for some reason right now, but it's really going to be depending on your situation. So this might be the case, and they're really seeing this, that it might be difficult for you to actually hold yourself back, not reveal your feelings or talk about your feelings to them, because you do have a lot to give to your divine masculine. So this is how they're viewing you currently. All right, so now let's go ahead and find out what major life lessons you could be learning right now on your journey. So I am going to be pulling a few cards to see what lessons you might be learning at this time. So let's see here. Okay, so we do have change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So for some of you guys, you are adapting to change. You might be learning how to create this change in your life. For some of you guys, maybe it is difficult for you to accept some kind of change when it comes to, you know, your personal life. Again, it could be related, this change could be related anything in your life, but definitely you are learning how to accept these changes, because without change there is no growth, there is stagnation. So especially if you are an earth sign, or you do have a lot of earth energy in your chart, you might be someone that really is afraid, or it's difficult for you to accept the change into your life, because you're pretty much stable where you are. And it could be that sometimes change could be a little bit scary for you. It might bring a little bit of uncertainty, and it might shake you up a little bit. So, you know, you're currently, you know, learning how to accept and see change from a positive perspective in your life. All right, what other important life lessons you could be learning right now, Divine Feminine? Okay, and we also have freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Beautiful. So for a lot of you guys, you are trying to stay in your power. You are trying to maybe break free from your own thought patterns. Maybe there's actual circumstances where you might be feeling a bit trapped. So you are in a way trying to liberate yourself and find this freedom here, by really empowering yourself, finding your true you know, power within you, and create your own happiness. So it might be that before you were living and really doing things that maybe other people wanted you to do, and in a way you were unhappy with how your life has been going so far. But now with this freedom card, you could be starting to actually create this change for yourself in order to learn how to create your own happiness, do the things that you feel might be beneficial to you, not only to other people surrounding you. So you might be, you know, really doing things in your life that do bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, very positive feelings. So these two major lessons right now you could be learning along your journey. So now let's move into next question. And our next question: is there anything within you that needs more healing, or is there any specific thing that you need to heal right now within you? So let's see. I'm using this Heal Yourself deck. It will give us an answer here. So is there anything that my divine feminines need to heal? And we have number 10. It says pay attention to signs. So far, Spirit is not giving us any specific you know, maybe things that we do need to heal, but they're telling us to really pay attention to signs. All right, so maybe right now, you, as I said, you could be receiving I don't know, did I mention to you earlier? I thought I did, that you could be, yes, because I was talking about the crown chakra, right, with all the purple, and I said you might be receiving a lot of insight right now. And here with this card, it says pay attention to signs. So again, Spirit is coming through with this message where you need to be really paying attention to any signs, insights, even dreams when it comes to your own growth and evolution right now, because there might be very important messages that you could be missing, and through these messages you might be missing important information that you do need to know. So Spirit is wanting you to really pay attention to your own intuition, to any messages, signs, dreams, whatever this might be for you, visions for some. So really pay attention to that. All right, so let's see. I do want to pull one crystal for you to see that might be helpful to, you know, along the way with your healing journey, or just, you know, maybe in order to raise your vibration, you might want to, you know, use crystals. Is actually a very good way to use, you know, crystals when it comes to raising your vibration. So let's see what crystal could be helpful to you right now. And I am going to find the meaning of this crystal in the book provided with this deck. So let's see, for my divine feminines, what crystal might be helpful to them at this time. Okay, so we have number 42, petalite. This is beautiful crystal right here. So let me go ahead and find the meaning and see how it can be helpful to you. So it is number 42. Let's see here, 42. Okay, so the essential meaning of this crystal is witnessing the observer and ability to detach the impersonal quality of the universe. All right, so for some of you, maybe Spirit is calling you to be more observant of your surrounding right now, to really look what is happening around you. All right, and again, this is really connects to this card right here, pay attention to the signs. So you need to observe what signs you're receiving, what messages you're receiving right now from universe. All right, so let's read the crystal spirit meditation. So petalite is a stone that assists us in learning how to be the observer. Meditating on, carrying, or wearing this stone allows us to step out of emotional reactivity and into being a compassionate witness. It allows us to rise above emotion and observe from a place of non-attachment. So I feel like if you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed when it comes to your emotional state, you might be feeling or knowing that you could be too attached to an emotional side, or even to a specific person, all right, you might be emotionally attached to someone. This stone might be able to help you detach yourself, because any type of attachment that we might have, this is something that could be toxic and unhealthy. So if you are struggling with attachment issues, then definitely this stone could be helpful for you, especially when it comes to your emotional state. All right, so that's the message we are seeing for you. Now let's move on to the next question, and I do want to ask how Spirit is currently helping you in your journey. So again, I'll be pulling one card from this beautiful mystical shaman oracle, and I'm going to read the message to you from the booklet. All right, so how is Spirit currently helping you? That one almost flipped over, but not all the way. All right, so how is Spirit helping you right now, my Divine Feminine? We do have number 57, the Time Master. I just love these images on these cards. They're so beautiful. All right, so let's read the message. Let me find this card in the booklet. So number 57, let's see. 55, 56, 57. Okay, so the essence of the card, it says, time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and other moving straight as an arrow. Humans see time like a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a life, like a kind of currency. At any given moment, you can see time in all its infinite potential. At once vast and all-encompassing, the shrunken and finite. It all depends on perspective. So the invitation of this card, it says, when the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cycle quality of time? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible now. All right, so there is this message about, maybe for some of you, you are concerned about time running out and maybe things are not really happening for you, and you could be really worried that you've lost a lot of time, or you don't have much time left. But you know, with this card, Spirit is wanting you to understand that you know, you need to look at this, you know, time, how we view time from a different perspective, and really, you know, being um, present right now in this moment. So if you have a tendency to, let's say, um, think about a lot about what how much time, let's say, you spend in the past doing this and that, and then regretting things that you did lost the time, Spirit does want you to understand that this was all necessary, let's say, for you to learn specific things, and you don't need to worry about the time you consider as lost, or that it already has passed, or if you are worrying too much about the future, that you don't have enough time to achieve something or do something. Again, you have to look at the time from a different perspective and be more present right now, and do the things that you can do right now in this present moment. All right, so first of all, you do need to stop worrying about the past or the future, because the past is already gone and the future is not here. So again, you need to be more present. And with this, going back to this dreams, she who dreams, you might be spending too much, you know, in your head about thinking too much, or again, escaping your reality. And in a way, Spirit wants you to be more present and maybe do something about your current situation in order to create this change, in order to liberate yourself from certain, you know, maybe ties, or certain people or situation that you're currently feeling stuck in. So they are helping you to view time as something where you're not either losing or lost in the past, but you have the ability to change your situation now, here and now. Okay, so remember that. And you need to stop worrying about you wasting time or losing time, because it's just really not doing anything for you. You might be just, you know, creating this inner conflict within yourself about maybe thinking too much about losing this time. So Spirit is helping you to be more relaxed when it comes to maybe viewing certain things from a different perspective. All right, so now let's go ahead and pull one card from the spellcasting deck to see what might be actually entering your life right now. So let's see what might be entering your life. Okay, so we do have family card coming through. So for those of you that might be single right now, you might be actually stepping into this period where you could be creating a family. For those of you that already have maybe family, I feel maybe there could be an expansion to your family, but definitely this energy where other people that are close to you, that really do care for you, will be there. All right, so this is a very positive card. So again, as I said, for some of you, this is only your beginning, you're only beginning to step into this energy of creating family for yourself, or for others there could be expansion to your family. All right, so for some, I'm even getting maybe you might be having a new family member in your life. All right, so take it how it might resonate for you, but in any way, this is a very positive message right here. All right, So now I do want to ask Spirit where you could be at in your ascension journey. So I am going to be using 2 different decks for this question, and we're going to see. So where you currently are in your ascension journey. Okay, so we do have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Beautiful. So again, Spirit is reminding you that you are able to really overcome all the challenges, obstacles, problems, and find solutions to these problems. All right. So you need to know and know that you do have the power to overcome any current challenges that you're facing right now. So you could be, you could be placed in a position where you might feel a little bit overwhelmed with what is going on in your life right now. You could be feeling really challenged with all the things that are happening in your life, especially if there is a lot of change that is happening for you right now. And it might be a little bit chaotic or overwhelming, emotional. Again, we did see that you might be struggling with emotions, or you could be really avoiding to face these challenges. But again, Spirit is reminding you that you are able to overcome that, any obstacles, challenges, or problems you are currently facing. All right, and another deck that I do want to use for this question. Let's see where you might be at in your ascension journey right now. Okay. So what do we have here? It says these sacred waters. It says nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. So with this card being here, I do feel that Spirit does want you to maybe take some time to rest, create some sort of a self-care routine, really pay attention to your physical, emotional, and mental health right now, because we do have health right here indicated. So it could be that for some of you, you're really needing to take some time off and really rejuvenate, replenish, and nourish yourself. All right, so if you feel a little bit burned out or feel overwhelmed again with all these things that could be happening in your life, Spirit again is reminding you to really have rest, and really take care of your needs. All right, if you feel that you are having some problems with your health, whether it is physical problems or mental or emotional, you do need to pay attention to that, and don't ignore any of these signs. Sometimes our body could be giving us a lot of signs, and we might be ignoring them to the point where we might really feel sick or ill. So you don't want to get to this point where you might need to really do something about the situation. So Spirit is reminding you that right now could be a good time for you to rest, rejuvenate, and really replenish. So maybe in the past you have been doing a lot of healing. You might have been doing for some of you in your physical world, you could have been working too much, you might have been struggling too much with all the other things going on in your life, and right now I feel like yes, you are able to overcome all these challenges. But don't forget to really take some time off, and do the things what feels right for you. All right, so that's an important message here. Now, let's see here. what would be an advice for you? Even though we did get this card with the sacred water, that you do perhaps need rest. Maybe there's any other messages that Spirit wants you to know. So what would be, you know, advice for my divine feminines right now before we close this reading? All right, and we have perfectionist. It says permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we might find ourselves that I could really relate to this card, that I do want to feel like, you know, everything in my life is perfect, but sometimes we do need to understand that nobody is perfect. All right, and we can't, you know, sometimes we are too harsh on ourselves. So if you have a tendency to be this perfectionist in your life, then you know you need to again ask Spirit to help you, maybe you know, accept the mistakes that you could be doing, because everybody makes mistakes, and mistakes are part of our life. So you know, with this card being here, I do feel that most of my divine feminines could be, you know, really also trying to be perfect, to create this perfect life for themselves. But you gotta remember that, you know, it's okay if you feel that you are doing something that, you know, that is not perfect. You know, you're just learning along the way, and you need to free yourself from this prison of perfectionist. So again, another card of freeing yourself. So maybe you are doing too much in your life, where you are striving for perfection, you are striving to be the best version of yourself. Again, this is not a bad thing, but sometimes it could be to the point where you might be just too harsh on yourself, too you know, too critical on yourself. So you need to allow yourself to feel a little bit more free from maybe running or chasing this perfectionism for yourself. All right, divine feminine, so that's another, you know, message for you out there. All right, so guys, this is all I have for you. I hope that this reading was helpful to you. Let me know down in the comments if this reading did resonate, or if there is something you know, you find resonating with this reading. I would truly appreciate all of your feedbacks. Otherwise, I am sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.